And now, Life Skills with Dr. Ralph Henson from Life Baptist Church in Meridian.
Last weekend, we kept our two grandchildren, Ruthie, who's almost 3, and Lucas, who is 7 months old. Now, I'm an old hand at kids, having raised 3. So when Rebecca called a week earlier and asked if I could keep one, Christy and I said, let's keep both of them. We cleaned the house and got excited and got ready. Well, okay, Christy cleaned the house while I got excited about my wonderful grandkids. Finally, around 2 p.m. Friday, Rebecca showed up with those wonderful grandchildren. She gave us written instructions as if we didn't know how to take care of a 7-month-old and headed out about 2:15. Around 2:30, Christy looked at me and said, this is going to be the longest weekend. She was right. We found out that Rebecca mostly holds Lucas. When we tried to put him in the pack and play, he let us know how unhappy he was. He was not going to control us this weekend, I said. We are the adults. He's the kid. Well, we found out the kid usually gets his way. Maybe it was because he was teething or that he misses his mom. But I grew very close to Lucas during that long weekend. My biceps and my back got a great workout. And if you see me walking a little to the side, you know I've grown into that hold a kid posture. Neither child slept very well Friday evening, so that meant that I didn't either. Christy worked on Saturday, so I got to enjoy Lucas up close and personal all morning long. All the while, Ruthie was vying for my attention. I found myself reading Rebecca's instructions over and over, hoping to find some information about teething 7 months old. At least I knew when to feed him, which was a lot, by the way. Saturday, they didn't nap as they were supposed to, so Saturday evening around 8 p.m., they were both sound asleep. We had to wake them up Sunday morning. We were as glad as they were when Rebecca and Leon came to pick up those wonderful grandchildren. Now I have a greater appreciation for Rebecca and for all mothers with young kids. I also understand why she doesn't read her email 6 times a day. I also appreciate the love God demonstrated for all of us when He gave up His only Son. Jesus grew from a baby to a man. God grew very close to Jesus and then gave Him up to us to cover our sins. That's amazing. Now as children, we get to grow up close and personal to Him and learn from Him. He even left us an instruction book so we can find our way. So it's great to know that as God's children, we get to grow into His image. Sometimes we cry, but God's always there to hold us so that we get to become God's wonderful children. So the next time Rebecca calls and asks me if she can keep the kids, I'm going to say, of course I will. Those are my wonderful grandchildren.